For this walkthrough, we're just going to be making a simple desk. So that's what I'm going to be using to explain how to utilize this spreadsheet effectively. So first off, you want to put in your project name, the date, your customer's name, phone number, and email. That's all there. And then let's say we're starting off from scratch and you don't have any screws for some reason. So you just put in your item, screws, description, box of screws, include the price, however many you bought of that, and then it will automatically spit out the total cost for that. And then let's say we're making this 60 by 28 inches for the top of the desk, and then you have like 4 legs, which are roughly 29 inches. That's all you really need for this very bare bones desk. That'll probably fall apart if you don't reinforce it properly. So yeah, you just put in the number. So yeah, 4 of those 2x4s at 60 inches, 4 legs at 29 inches. It'll tell you however many inches this is in total, and then it'll use that to basically calculate however many 2x4s you need to make. And you also have your other columns that you could probably customize for whatever you're really buying. So that amounted to $15.72. And then you can more or less see the material subtotal coming to $25.72 right there. Next, you'll probably want to put in labor, or include your labor costs. So you're going to be putting however much you're trying to get paid per hour. So let's say just 15 for the heck of it, and you only put in like 4 hours of work, or maybe 2 hours of work for that. And then let's say you're sanding it to like make it all nice and whatnot. So sanding, well, I guess you're also paying yourself $15 an hour, and this is also for like 2 hours. So that labor subtotal costs comes to $60. And then if you have any other overhead costs that you just want to include, you could probably just say I don't know, tools and equipment. Let's see, $5. I'll probably change this to like hours, I guess. Quantity / hours. Put that for however many hours worked, I guess. So you can tack on an extra $20. And then down here you can see your overall cost, or you can see your profit margin. You could probably change this however much you want. Let's say you only want a 100% profit margin. So profit margin, $105. Or you could probably put this to more reasonable, $50. And you can also put your sales tax rate. And then if we want to see a further cost breakdown of the material costs, the labor costs, and the overhead costs, you can see it right here. Yeah, then you'll see the subtotal cost, which is $105. You can also put the shipping costs right here, and then you'll see like the total price. So that would be the price that the customer wants or has to pay. And then following this section here, you can see the amount of profit you're making per hour. So since we worked a total of 4 hours, you can just put that value here, and that'll essentially be $39 per hour. So that's that. That should be a decent overview. Yeah, for the next sheet, it's this has no impact on the actual pricing of it, so you can just use this to I don't know, just play around with values, see what works best for whatever your project you're doing, and then after that you can take these values and put it onto this sheet so you can actually do the pricing for your invoice and whatnot. So yeah, that's that. Let me know if you guys have any questions, and that is it.